a very good day to all my listeners all across the world. Welcome back to my podcast, George Nathaniel, and this is George Nathaniel for each one of you. Well, today I have a request from a very, very close friend of mine who didn't want to be named and who listens to my podcast almost every single time I upload a new episode. And he comes back to me and gives me his opinion of how much more I could have added. Well, thank you so much. But as you know, my podcast is all about wellness. It's all about sharing good experiences and most importantly, understanding that everybody is under different situations, different circumstances. And in all my podcasts, I just give you a little bit of heads up, a little bit of key pointers, because I know that when you get a little bit of key pointers, you can just go and add on to it depending on what kind of achievement, what kind of goals, how much you want to scale over in your own life. So my friend out here asked me to talk about a very simple topic. And he said, keep it simple. The topic is live a life. Well, for you, my friend, this topic is dedicated to you. Live a life. Well, how do I look at it? Live a life. Waking up every new day filled with aspirations to excel or achieve a new dream. Striving over the course of the days, filling in moments to start the entire process once again. Well, that is live a life filled with dreams. That's the way I see it. So it's waking up every new day, enjoying the beautiful day and working towards something new on that day. Achieving it, failing, again achieving. But I continue to pursue and keep dreaming. That's the way I look at live a life. And when I say live a life, I would say one must dare to dream. One must dare to go beyond bounds. One must dare to go the extraordinary in being different. One has to take chances in life. And most importantly, one has to live a life. If you have everything and don't live a life, what good is that everything when you're missing out on life? So live a life. Set your terms over your goals. Make sure you set your setbacks to turnarounds. Set your efforts to imprint. Nothing in life is ever easy. So live a life filled with goals. Live a life achieving something new every day. You know, there's a very nice life-changing line that I can say out here. Something that each one of us have heard it time and again. And the liner is, if you can dare to dream it, you better work to achieve it. Yes, this is well said. If you can dare to dream it, you better work to achieve it. You deserve the best of anything and everything in life. So value your worth. Understand what you deserve. And remember, you deserve the best. So live your life. So listeners, when I talk about any of my podcasts, I talk about your professional lives, your personal lives, or your contribution across lives. And I definitely share key takeaways or pointers or some kind of experiences. Well, out here in this particular topic, for my dear friend who said to keep it simple, live a life. Well, there is no key pointers. When you're living a life, it's just finding the flow around life. And when you're finding the flow around life, your primary focus is creating the life that you want for yourself. Remember, a content life is to enjoy what you're doing and getting the best around whatever efforts you put in. Life has no fixed plans or strategies. We have to learn to go with the tide. And that is to live a life. Uncertainties is definitely a part of highs and lows in life. But we must learn to live a life. When the going is good, preserve it. Preserve all the goods, because that is what will help you in finding a way in the tough times. Live a life. The journey of life is long. Keep adding layers. When I say keep adding layers, keep adding all the goods, carry all the goods. So that will help you in the tough times. Live a life. Remember, when I say live a life, there is no such thing as an expert mode or a professional mode. It's just the approach that you take on. How you face reality. How you give it all. And how you keep pursuing the best all across life, be it professionally, personally, or any of your contribution in life. So live a life. Don't wait until you've done, or don't wait until you feel you've accomplished something to start living a life. Enjoy every moment, because that time will never come back again. Live your life. There's always space for something new in every beautiful day. Live a life, build memories, and remember, these memories has to last forever. So when I say live a life, in my friend's words, I would say be an inspiration. Be your own inspiration. Live a life. So when you go back to when you go back to yourself and look at yourself in the mirror, you look at yourself happily and say, yes, I have done the best in life. I have traveled my journey well, and I will continue to travel my journey well. And others get inspired by your journey, and they look at building their own journey as well. So live a life, and remember, this is one life, it never comes back to you again. Be the best version of yourself, build the best memories, be the best inspiration. So listeners, like my friend has said, keep it very simple, keep it very clear. So I hope my podcast was very simple, very clear. Live a life, dare to dream, dare to be something different. So I hope you like listening to this simple podcast, Live a Life. As you know, my podcast is available across all platforms. And I also have my blog website, which is called georgenathaniel.net. Come and listen to my blogs, or read my blogs, listen to my podcast, put in a request, and I'll be more than happy to talk about it. Thank you so much. This is George Nathaniel, and I wish each one of you all wellness, all happiness, and keep striving towards bigger achievements in life. Thank you so much. This is George Nathaniel.